Hey everybody, Antikas here, and we're playing some Crack Pack on the Geek Planet server. I think I have my audio issue fixed. I apologize for that last 2 episodes. Bad headset thingy, and I got it all sorted out, I think. I gotta stop fiddling with it now, and hopefully it'll change, or it won't change. I went from... who cares? Anyway, now I'm using, a blue something. Hang on. Steel Series Siberia version 2 Pro Gaming headset, the blue one. And it's full ear cups, and it's really different and hot. Does anybody have one of these? They're really hot. Anyway, about Minecraft. Lots has happened. Ooh, lag. Dang, man. Primarily, probably got my view distance up too high, but primarily I got really pissed off at my tree because it's too narrow. So I've been working on that. This is going to take a long time. A long time, actually. I started... I built out... I used open blocks to actually make a round size, or whatever you want to call it, like the diameter circle thingy cylinder. And then I started putting in pipe works and whatnot, and I'm going to have to do a lot of detailing. It's going to take a while. I'm just going to adjust my view distance. I don't know what it's set to. Oh, it's set to normal. Alright, short. Yeah, so anyway, it's coming along. It's very, very, very big, and it's much nicer to be inside. And I know I have to go this route, so I did collect a whole bunch of leaves and whatnot from a Twilight Forest tree. I'm going to thicken this all up here, and I am going to make this look much cooler. I've been really unhappy with this, so I made an axe so that I could get a ton of this. Now, the other thing I want to show you guys, that stupid tree from AJ. I've got it mostly removed now, mostly. I just have a few leaf blocks left. I did figure out the digital miner with your help, so I appreciate that. Thank you for posting in the comments and letting me know what I was doing wrong. It's gone. It took a lot of power, but it's gone. I'm very happy about that. And I have like 3 stacks of saplings now. Yeah, like, well, 2 stacks. And it's like a 7x7 tree, so it takes like 49 saplings to grow or something like that. But one good turn deserves another. I'll just put that on my head. So, what have I been up to? Been doing bees mostly. Lots of bees. I've got up here. This is all going to change, by the way. I'm really looking forward to getting this done. I've got this bee. This took forever. Brutal experience. But the good news is now that it's done, I have many stacks of, as Etho would say, pollen. I gotta stop using that. He fixed it. He corrected himself. And I'm Canadian. We say pollen here in Canada. But I've got, yeah, almost 3 stacks, and there's actually more accumulating in the chest up there. Now that combined with the royal jelly I've been collecting, I have 4 stacks of that, and there might be, yeah, there's a little bit more kicking around. I really shouldn't have auto-sorted this chest. Now my serums are out of order. That is going to allow me to make scented planks. And if you look at scented planks, actually it's alveary blocks. We need 8 plus an impregnated casing to make an alveary block. So each scented plank requires 2 wax, a pollen, and 1 royal jelly. So there's definitely 1 alveary's worth in there. Now the other thing that's cool, and I still have a lot of comb to process because it didn't automate this. I do have the, well, yeah, I haven't automated that, but I did automate seed oil production. It stopped. I have, let's go downstairs 1 more level. I have like 448 buckets of seed oil. I don't have any liquid honey in here. That's something I'll want to address, but I'm actually out of drive space for fluids. I filled it up. I probably shouldn't have put water in there, but it was handy. I don't know how to limit it, so it ended up filling up the rest of the drive for fluids with water. As a result, I've been accumulating seeds, which is bad. I need to start doing something with that. All my drives are going to fill up. I had another problem too. Let me show you this. This is quite humorous. This is what happens when you have chunk loaders. Stuff just fills up forever. So down here, this was smart. I might need to do this with kind of like a bus. One of those just general buses, not like so that it pumps all the seeds in here. Look at this. 93,904 wheat. So this is my mob farm, and it's cow-powered, which I think is funny. I'm going to pretty this up. It's pretty bad at the moment, but anything you need. I use all the cows to produce babies to get unlimited mob essence, and then whatever I want to make, I just throw in there. So right now I have a skeleton. I think that's actually a wither skeleton. Let's find out. Make me some babies. You got power? There we go. Yeah, wither skeletons. So he'll get pushed. He'll get eaten by the grinder. Don't tempt me, pal. Don't tempt me. I need to fly over your head. And then all the drops going here. I need to hook this up to AE as well. In time, I will. I only came down here to show you the wheat. So that was filling up my ME system completely, or AE system. Completely full. Completely full. So I put that all in one of them deep storage units. It was pretty good. Anyway, today's episode is not about bees. It's not about trees. It's not about the bees in the trees. Or butterflies. It's not about lagging randomly when I try to fly up with my jetpack. It's not about design or building, although I am happy I'm improving this. Today's episode is going to be about transportation. You might have seen in my inventory, I got a couple of blocks in here. I've been experimenting, and I've discovered a few things. There's a few different ways to move great distances in this pack. Currently, jetpacks and hang gliders. That's the primary way we've been moving around. But, what is it? Xeno's utility, or Xeno's reliquary, has the Wraith nodes. So there's these guys, which are a bit tricky to make, and then you have to have a Wraith Eye. And so what you do is you place this block down, and there's actually one on my tree that AJ put in there. But what happens is that Wraith Eye is bound to that block, like let's say it's this block. And so you right click with it, it eats an ender pearl and teleports you poof to this block. I'm trying to think, how do I build a community hub where everybody can teleport to with that? It's impossible. You'd have to put your Wraith Eye in a chest there, or in an ender chest. Otherwise, if I went to AJ's base and then forgot that I had that thing in my pocket, it'd be gone and nobody else could go there. So the other thing, what else do we have in here? Refined relocation. So these guys here, I was playing around with this one, the relocation controller and the player relocator. Same kind of concept. Same deal. You place this down, and you have to have this relocator. It's cool because it doesn't take power, but whoop, see? So this tells me I have to build it out. That's the other thing too, is it requires a build around it. And then like if you want, you put like a gold block in the top. That's to travel in the dimension, and a diamond block to travel out of the dimension. I don't know if the materials that it's sort of showing in the preview here are required. But anyway, then you bind this, and this particular item allows you to travel to this point. Again, you'd have to put all those in an ender chest, and everybody would have to use the same player relocator to move to that point. And if somebody forgot to put it back in the ender chest, it would be lost, and everybody else would be screwed. So, not a good idea. Anyway, messing around some more, I kind of I realized this was in the pack. This is a mechanism teleporter. Pretty crazy that it's been here, and I think it might have been in Moon Quest, which is funny because I searched and searched for good portal mod in Moon Quest. So we're going to try this out. I read, this one here I hooked up already, just to see how much power it could take. I read that there's a bug in a certain version of this. And in that bug, it takes 404 RF to teleport, which is nothing. It might be fixed, though. If it's not fixed, then there's a formula for teleporting. And the formula is like, I don't know if we should do this above or if I could fit that up there. It'd be better if it was above. But it doesn't matter. If it's, the formula is 1,000 plus 10 times the number of blocks that you want to travel. So in my case, I'm about 3,000 blocks from spawn, so it's 1,000 plus 10 times 3,000, so it's like 31,000 RF, which actually, believe it or not, is not that hard for me to produce energy-wise here. The hub, however, will require some kind of power source if we go with this. So let's see here. What I need to do is I need to figure out what's the deal. Is it bugged in this version, or is it working properly? I don't know. These are a bit expensive to make, but not too bad. Let's take a look at that. Teleport. So these guys here, the hardest part, steel is pretty easy to make. The hardest part was the teleportation core, a couple of gold, a diamond, and the atomic cores, which require more diamond. That's pretty easy. These are not too bad as well. You have to make obsidian ingots, which is why I have these gorgeous obsidian pants that I enchanted. Thing is that the obsidian ingots, you have to make refined obsidian dust. And that, let me show you here, is basically obsidian dust infused with diamond dust. But I think one diamond dust makes about 8 ingots. And you can see from the recipe, you only need 9, and you get 9 teleporter frames. So for 3 diamonds, you can get 27, which is more than enough to make 2 portals. I mean, may have made a few. Yeah, I got 27. So let's see here. Let's hook this up. If I can remember, they do light up, which is pretty cool. It's not like a normal size portal. It's not like a nether portal or anything like that. This is the powered block. So let's take a look inside of there. Now you got to put a frequency. So let's just go. Let's just go 111 for me for now for testing purposes. It's full of energy. No link found. I don't know what this slot represents. Now what we need to do is test how much energy it takes to transport. So what I'm thinking, let's go mathematically from this point. Let's figure out, we're at negative 600, 2552, and I don't know if vertical distance really matters. Probably does. So let's go over to down the ravine. Wait, oh jeez, I gotta write this down. I don't have a pen. Do I have a pen? There we go, I got a pen. It's actually a magic mark. Oh no, there's a pen. I don't want to use a magic marker. Okay, so we are at negative 600, 48, 25, 52. Okay, so let's go a little ways away and see how much energy it actually takes to do this teleport. Oh, Jesus. Well, this tree's melting. I was warned about this. I don't know what the hell caused this. Did a rock, an asteroid hit it? This hasn't melted. Like, this has not been an issue forever, and then all of a sudden this tree is melting. We'll have to figure out. There is, MFR's got ice, I think, that doesn't melt, so maybe we'll change it. Okay, so, okay, let's put this down right here. Actually, power source. I don't think. Oh, you know what? We could do this right in front. Do we actually need to connect a conduit to do this? No. See, it's draining. It's draining. So this is charging up, right? Yeah. Okay. We'll let it charge full. That'll be a good indicator. This has got 10 million in it, right? Had 10 million. Okay. So let's build this portal up. Don't you wish you could cheat on those corners? It's funny. It's like it doesn't really recognize it as a multi-block structure. Like it does, but it doesn't change visually. So I made it 3 blocks high in my tests earlier, and that wasn't really helpful. All right, let's just let that fill up. And so what did I put? 1, 1, 1, 1. Idle. Okay. So we do have a portal connection. So let's do the math. Okay, so we are at negative 580, 50, 25, 91. So really quick in my head, just kidding. We're about 61 blocks away. So based on that and the formula that we were given before, it's 10 times 61. I don't know, again, if vertical height plays into this, but 10 times 61 is 610 plus 1,000. So we should be around 1,610 energy, which is way more than 440. It's like 4 times that amount. So here's the thing. When we come back after, we need to see, you know, if we've consumed. Oh, you know what we should do? We don't want this thing to recharge. So let's yank this energy cell before we do our test. Right? That way we'll actually see the deficit. It should be, you know, 1,610 less. Here we go. That worked really well. Why is this portal not lit up? Not sure. Oh, there it is. Okay, so let's go back down the ravine and let's just see how much energy that used. Either way, it's fine. I've got a little bit of a stockpile of equipment for spawn, but we kind of want to figure this out in advance. Look at that. 404. Guys, this is a no-brainer. Oh my god. I mean, I could be like 10,000 blocks away as long as I'm in the overworld, and it wouldn't matter. The energy requirements are so small for this. This is genius. I mean, I know it's a glitch, but this is just genius. I am so happy about this. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to, I don't know, my portal over in our base here in the Mystic Grove, I can move that around. It's fine. As long as I use the right frequency, it's no big deal. So I am going to fly to spawn, which is going to lag the server out, but only the kings of the server are on right now, myself and Nisa Faye. I'm going to go and find a good spot where we can build a portal hub. This could stay here for now. That's good, and I'll come right back here. And I've got a power source in this box. You can't imagine what I've got in there. The building itself will have to take shape another episode. I don't want to spend too much time today working on this. But we will get something set up, and then I can let everybody know, send everybody like a mail out with their forestry mailboxes or whatever. So let me cut here, and I'll be right back in a second. Good memories. Lots of death. So the actual spawn point, if I'm not mistaken, is down that way. I'm hoping this is going to remain chunk loaded. I'm not entirely sure. If not, I'm going to have to bring a chunk loader over here. But put in a little bit of a water system here. All it is 2 aqueous accumulators inside of a big giant box. Out the back, I have a pipe running down here. I'll show you guys what I put together. It's the smallest hydrogen system I could kind of pile together. 3 electrolytic separators pumping into gas tanks in case somebody comes here. Oh, they're not really accumulating anything, but that's okay. It's because they used a little bit of energy. They will accumulate. In case somebody has a jetpack they want to fill up, pumping into 3 hydrogen generators with the output on the back, energy-wise, so that I could just kind of condense everything. Feeding into an elite energy cube, which is not entirely full. And then this is all in a loop, so the cube feeds the electrolytic separators, and I put in a basic universal cable, which is probably more than enough based on the power tests that we did, feeding a redstone energy cell. And then we can run basic cable all over the place. I need to get my portal set up. I don't want it here. I think what we need to do is build a whole building based on, you know, this area. I filled this in a little bit with dirt. It was just a giant ravine, so just a giant hole. Actually, all of spawn was pretty crazy, like original spawn. Lots of falling, basically lots of falling. So I'm gonna put mine here for now. This is not gonna stay here. This is more or less, I just need to get this set up and get more materials out here. And as we come up with a building, everything's gonna kind of fall into place. It's full of power already. And we already figured out it's 404 EU, or 404 RF per tick. This is my materials box. I don't really need all the generators and stuff that I put in here, so I'm going to take that back with me. And we're done for now. We're going to come back. We're going to work on this some more. And actually, what's cool about spawn, I didn't realize it, but there's actually one villager left alive. Where is he? Right here. We want to get this guy. He's safe. He's like the one villager the zombies didn't kill. We could throw him in our mob spawning system and make a bazillion tons of villagers. I just have to turn off the grinder. So let's go home. Does this work? This is the scary part. Yeah, it's okay. It's good. Awesome. And let's go get a safari net. We'll replace him. Don't worry, guys. I'm not going to steal the only villager from spawn. I got a usable safari net. Oh, I must have the launcher in my little pack sack here. Oh, shit. I did not mean to do that. This is why you don't keep a spell next to an inventory space. So I think what I might do for everybody else is I might make some materials available for people if they want to actually set up. Oh, I had one on me. Well, there you go. That way it'll make it easier for them if they want to actually link up. And I think everybody should. I think it'd be nice to make spawn kind of a, not necessarily a shop area, but, you know, a sort of shop area where people can trade stuff or, you know, have a mailbox system, like a post office. I don't know, different kinds of ideas we can do with spawn. Where's that villager? Here you are. Hello, my friend. You're coming with me. Uh-huh. What? M? Nope. Capture mode? Nope. Oh, hell. Get in the ball. There you go. Thank you very much. We'll bring you back. We'll bring him back. Don't worry. I'm not abducting him. Well, I might be, actually. But anyway, thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you guys again next time. Bye, everybody.